Okay, so this is an SMG paddle completely torn apart, and the main reason that this is apart is because I actually had a broken paddle, and I want to go over how I fixed it in case if anybody else runs into the same issue. More than likely it's going to happen, but I had a broken paddle at this point. The switch still worked, but you definitely couldn't feel the paddle when you were pressing it, and all it was that this part of the hinge actually broke. So what I did is I applied JB Weld, and I have pictures that I'll go ahead and put in this video of how it looked like when it was broken. And so here it is where it's fixed-ish. We'll see how long this lasts, but I used JB Weld Plastic Bond, let it set for a while, and it actually had some holes to fill, so I went and filled those holes. So the switch itself is actually very simple, and the mechanism that you're feeling is the spring and this little ball. And what it does is it rides up on the ridge right here, and when it rides up, you'll feel the press, and then when the ball pushes it back down, it'll feel like you relieved it. So it's just a small travel, but that's all you're feeling. So when you feel a broken paddle, it's mainly just because this joint right here broke. And hopefully this lasts a while. If it doesn't, I'll update in the description that, hey, it failed. But as far as the switch's logic, these little contacts right here, and all this is just a jumper. As you can see, it's just a copper jumper right there, and it jumps the pins on the back of this connector, all three of them. So when it touches those contacts on the left-hand side, on this side, that's when it notifies the switch that everything is good to go, and when it's released, you'll see it travels over to the far side, and that's when it knows that it's released. That's pretty much in essence how this little switch works, and I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. Okay, so now that everything's back to assembled as normal, I have a functioning switch once again. So this should be definitely nicer at the track, and now I don't have to worry about a sloppy downshift or a downshift that was not meant to be.